Hello everyone! Welcome to Expat Life in Barcelona. I am glad to have you with me on this another adventure. And I want you to know that your presence means so much to me. Imagine walking past homes valued at over €1 million while realizing that your own small piece of land is worth less than a used car. This is where our story begins, on a hillside in Barcelona where there are no roads, no access to city water, and not a single street light to guide you home. This is where we live, laugh, and occasionally scramble our way through daily life. In our little corner of Spain, imperfect, charming, and full of surprises. Stick around and you'll see how a place that looks like nothing special becomes the heart of everything. And who knows, you might even start dreaming of your own crook mountainside someday. Nestled in a protected haven, our small patch of land is settled on top of a hill, wrapped in the gentle sounds of the forest. Here, silence greets you, a touch wild, a hint of mischief. On one side, our €1 million neighbors mow their lawns behind impressive gates. On the other, the unpaved road keeps things authentic. The contrast is almost poetic. Manicured perfection meets our muddy beginnings. A little wonky, a lot genuine. The best part? The unexpected blend of it all. While others relax by shimmering pools or enjoy the views from glass balconies, our little plot, with its shed and stubborn weeds, has its own unique enchantment. We're not aiming for magazine covers. Instead, we celebrate our sagging fence and feeling proud of our own imperfect pot. Life, much like our ongoing DIY projects, seldom goes according to plan. When things get messy, we shrug, smile, and cherish the humor that goes with it. Perfection is overrated. Flaws are what keep life interesting. Every week brings its own little trials. Hauling water from the rich neighbor's fountain, patching leaks, clearing out the mini floods that appear after a good storm, and trying to cook something decent on a shoestring budget. Each core turns into its own tiny adventure. It's both humbling and sometimes maddening, often with an element of unintentional comedy. For example, one day I spent hours sweeping leaves and branches off the roof hallway, and stairs to prevent the drainage from getting clogged. But in the end, I found myself chasing a runaway wheelbarrow as it cheerfully rolled down the slope, as if it had plans of its own for the weekend. Life here as an expat isn't glamorous, but it keeps you awake, alert, and strangely entertained. Honestly, part of the allure lies in never knowing what tomorrow's simple task will turn out to be. Living this way refines your sense of priorities. Navigating the challenges of securing affordable private insurance, dealing with highly priced car repairs that seem unavoidable, hunting for grocery discounts, and stretching ingredients for budget-friendly meals can be a tricky balance. In this context, even a minor slip can be a costly lesson, underscoring the importance of careful planning and resourcefulness in daily life. But slowly, we adjust, we learn, adapt, and laugh at ourselves more often than we expected. Every choice feels meaningful because every euro matters, and every tiny win, no matter how ordinary, feels like a little celebration. It's not the kind of expat life you brag about, but it's the kind that quietly teaches you what really counts. And somehow, the lessons stick in a way comfort never could. Some days, the rain really puts us to the test. The Catalan hillside turns slippery, plants slide out of place, and you catch yourself wondering why on earth you choose this expat lifestyle in the first place. But then the clouds lift, sunlight spills over the valley, and the trees start swaying like they're reassuring you that everything's fine. In those moments, we can't help but smile at our tiny victories. Those achievements that go unnoticed by others but hold great significance for us. Life off the grid may not be easy, but it is simple and honest. It teaches gratitude in subtle, steady ways, the kind that gently settles within you without making a fuss. Despite its peculiarities, this place exudes a captivating spell that is hard to resist. The sweeping vistas are absolutely breathtaking. If you pause to soak in the scenery, you'll find yourself mesmerized by the allure that unfolds before you. Getting into the city center is easy due to a well-structured transport system that confirms smooth journeys. Additionally, local educational institutions are excellent, offering a great opportunities for learning and development. Communities play a vital role in creating a peaceful and safe environment without being invasive. Although the land may be untamed, each area has its own hidden stories, waiting for someone curious enough to uncover them. It's fascinating how life's most valuable treasures often come in imperfect forms. And it's those imperfections that make them truly special. Our humble stretch of earth may be a little rough around the edges, but it's undeniably ours. It swings between delightful messiness and unexpected charm, always keeping us on our toes. In the end, a bit of patience and a touch of humor can make the chaos feel like home. If you're watching this, maybe you face your own challenges, worries, anxieties, tight budgets, unexpected obstacles, or are just trying to curve your own path. Life on this Spanish mountain reminds me that it's fine to move at a slower pace, to embrace mistakes, and to find small joys in everyday life. Thank you for walking with me through the enchanting hills of Barcelona. Please take care of yourself and always wear a smile to the world. Kindness can brighten someone else's day. Until then, goodbye.